if the players... You're proving my point. No, you're proving your point. We're fucking 15th. It's on the We're 15th. We are 15th, sir. We are 15th. We are 5 points away from relegation. Yeah? We are closer to the bottom than the top, bro. We ain't winning Europa. There's no European football next year. 5. Oh my God. You're fucked. Oh my days. Oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore, blood. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this. Fuck this. 31 minutes in a semi-final of a fucking European competition. This is your only way to the Champions League. And you put out this performance. Look at this fucking shit, Zah. They're coming again. Oh my God. Oh my days. What is going on? What the fuck? When are people going to open their eyes? When are you going to open your eyes? I cannot do this with this fucking team, honestly. Look at this shit. Look at this. You're telling me, trust the process. Trust this and trust that. Suck your mother for a straw. I don't give a fuck.
We are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. You know what I'm saying? Had a little day off, you know what I'm saying? But we are here bringing you the latest news on a Sunday evening. Hope everyone's had a great weekend. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys are all doing well. Big up everybody in the chat. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Make sure you smash the like button today. Let's get to 300 likes today. So if you're watching this now, watching this later, make sure you guys are smashing the like button. Plenty of news that's happened in the last day or so. You know, Cunha officially signs for United today as well. And of course, Liverpool sold Kelleher to Brentford for around 18 million. The deal of Kirkes gets closer and closer. Same with Florian Wirtz. And news that has just dropped. Arsenal are now one of the teams involved in trying to sign Ryan Mbeumo, similar to Manchester United and Newcastle as well. And of course, the small whispers of ANGE could be leaving the job. There's a little bit of an echo somewhere. I don't know who's.
Yeah, I can hear that still.
So yeah, there's a little bit of news with ANGE, where he might be sacked. Thomas Frank heavily linked as well. So there's a little bit of that. Also, you know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how true that is. But big up Sky, big up Giovanni, Omo, Kamal, Ken, Bob, Gunman, Mr. Anderson, Troy King as well. Rodney Francis says, Mr. Monts, I would like to be on live and have an intellectual debate surrounding football with you if you are willing to accept. Bro, DM me. Let me know what you want to debate. Season's done, so I mean, but I've got time. I'll try and make time, to be fair. And shout out Gaetano who says, Cunha, what a player. That is definitely where we're going to start as well, man. So you lot, make sure you're smashing the like button and all them things there. And yeah, man, it's crazy. Cunha to Man United is finally complete. Took a little bit of communication in terms of, well, I say a little bit of difficulty at times with how the money was going to be spent, but Man United have finally activated the clause. I have nothing bad to say about this signing. Genuinely, nothing bad to say about it. I was even looking over the goals he scored today, man. And I just think he's a player in it. You know what I'm saying? I just thought.
Good signing, man. Good signing, but that's like there's so much more that's needed to be done in it. Like I can't help but just think I've been in this situation where you get one all right good player to help the team, but then there's like 4 others that are just not up to the standard. This is the position we're in. So I'm happy with the signing, but there's so much more that needs to be done now.
Well, like Mbeumo cause.
Like Mbeumo, we still need an 8. We still need a wing back.
But we can't, kids. We can't just talk about the player. We can't just talk about Cunha. No, we can't just talk about Cunha.
Yeah, no. Big up Corey for Cunha and that.
One little speck, and now it's now we've got him. Now this.
No, I'm not saying we've got, bro. No one's saying that we got him. I'm just saying like you want him. I'm there, innit? I'm there. I'm gonna be in a battle with you. So
right.
Well, you don't even know if you even know how
for your Perez.
What?
You back in for your Perez,
in a player. You could be interested in many players. Doesn't mean
but that's what I'm saying. Don't let me go ahead and actually pursue it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You know what's so mad? You know what's so mad? Like you lot say you hate making stuff about certain things, but just talks about Cunha. I'm hearing shit about you get.
Wait, Corey said he needs more players, and he said Mbeumo.
Yes, but you know what you're doing. Stop
you
acting
said like
stupid.
Mbeumo.
You're doing that.
Yeah, no, but you know, because Corey, you know you want Mbeumo. Let's not do this. You even said it last stream.
When the conversation gets
furthermore,
again.
We just brush that, yeah.
Just 5 minutes.
By the way, I haven't even mentioned Arsenal within the Mbeumo thing.
5 minutes, innit?
5
measly minutes.
Look, why is the whole chat saying kids loves to do this? Look, we're talking about Cunha, kids, bruv.
Forget Arsenal. I just said like Mbeumo, just to clarify that you want Mbeumo. Forget Arsenal. That's it.
Please, fam. Please.
But yeah, now back on Cunha.
Cunha, good sign, isn't it? Good sign and scored a lot.
Whoa. Your mic's gone. Your mic's gone.
Oh, it's my mic gone.
I can hear you now. Gone.
Yeah, maybe I got to turn the mic up. But yeah, to get Cunha in the position we're in right now, very fortunate. Clearly he's a United fan. You know, to want to come to us in our lowest point. So to have that, it's just nice to see, isn't it? It's nice to see.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck.
I think in terms of goals, yeah, I think you man need goals in it. You don't have anyone really that scores goals, and I think that's just the right step to go about things. Like, how much did he get? 15 this season? Did he get 15? Yeah, he got 15 goals this season as well. So I think in terms of goal scoring, I feel like for me at Man United, he should be getting around the same amount of goals. But that's already a massive like improvement on anyone else because they're getting 2s and 3s. So it's a right step in the right direction considering the place that you're in. I think also Cunha, like Giovanni said it as well, X factor in it. He is a player that can just do something out of nothing.
Out of nothing, yeah.
Maybe,
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
he's a player that he can when the chips are down, he'll pick up the ball, maybe beat a man or two, get a shot off, and that could be the difference in a game. You know what I mean? You do have individuals that have a want to do stuff like a Garnacho, like a Bruno, but I think Cunha adds the quality side of that maybe a Garnacho lacks. Like he can really be a problem, and he can play multiple positions. You know, you can stick him up top if you need to in a game. You can stick him out wide, put 2 up top. That gives you some options. Cunha, he's a flexible player in that sense. So no, this signing's a good signing. United, I don't see much, if anything, wrong with it. The price is good. I think 65 million is a fair price for Cunha.
That's about right, isn't it? That's about right.
Yeah, 65 million for Prem proven. It's their main guy. You know what I mean? You know, we've seen Solanke go for 60, so it's what it is.
Jesus go for 50.
Sorry. But no, man, Cunha, top signing and fair play to United. Fair play.
How much was Nicolas Pepe case?
Don't buy it, man. Buy it, NG.
It's funny because Pepe's actually done more for Arsenal than what Solanke's going to do.
Hey, we don't even want to get into that. We'll wait till,
that's a separate argument.
What?
We'll wait in it. We'll wait.
Did
for
Pepe
that.
win your European Cup?
We won the FA Cup, bro. Won the FA Cup.
So apparently, the FA Cup's more than the European Cup.
It's not more. It's more prestigious.
Oh, so what you said is incorrect.
By the way, can you stop saying the European Cup? Can you stop saying the European Cup, please?
What do you mean?
Can you stop saying
Is
that?
it not a European Cup? Is it?
Yeah,
Atlantic?
No. You said the European Cup. We know what that is. We just saw the French win that one.
A
Innit? That's
European Cup.
yeah, a European.
sorry,
Yeah.
you
You
as
said
well,
that.
bro?
No, you said you
Maybe
said
check
that.
it.
I just wanted to clarify that in it before you get the lines blurred. I'm
Bro,
saying.
don't make me chuck it at you, fam. Please.
No, please. I'm just saying, innit? You know what I'm saying. I'm just saying. But no, I think if you're gonna try break into that top 8 again, I think that's the first step. I think in terms of, I'll ask this one for the chat. How many goals do you guys think he gets at United? And do you think it could go left? We've seen a lot of signings for Manchester United go left, but some have done well. But I think more have gone left than right. I think that's fair to say at Man United over the last 5-6 years. So is this a signing that will go left or right? Let's get some number of goals here.
I feel that all depends on who else we sign. This is the issue we have, and especially with Bruno news that he's leaving, we're losing a good part of our creativity, albeit it could be Grenadish or whatever. We're losing a big part of our creativity. Now, who we fill in that gap, if it's an Mbeumo, maybe you get some more. Maybe you get 15, 20 GA in the Prem, I'd say. Between 15
Where's
20.
he going to play? Is he going to play in the 10?
Left 10. Exactly where he plays for Wolves. Left 10.
Left 10, yeah. What is it? Well, we talk about in the Prem, how many goals or all comp?
Yeah, in the Prem. Depends. I don't know if he'll be on penalties. If he's on penalties, I think he gets over 15 goals. If he's not on penalties, I think he gets 12.
We don't really get a lot of penalties in the Prem. So.
If Bruno cuts, then he might be. He might be still.
Corey,
but it depends on who they sign.
I mean,
that's just
if
last
you lose
season.
Bruno, but you also lose a free kick, a playmaker as well. So what happens?
They lose everything. They lose someone that when the chips are down, you know, they will do a thing. They will pull a goal out, pull an assist out, pull a moment out. You know, they lose out on someone that don't shy away. Despite what we say about Bruno, man, don't hide away. This guy's always asking for the ball, always trying. Whether he keeps trying and failing, he keeps trying, innit? So,
Corey, who's your vice captain as well?
Oh, don't make me laugh.
I couldn't tell you. I'd assume it's Maguire.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was Maguire.
Maguire be your vice, but in the back three seems to be quite comfortable. Moving. I mean, just moving on from Cunha slightly. Obviously, there is a little bit of news that Bruno is edging closer to a move away from Man United now. Here's something that obviously is a bit controversial because there's some that want to sell, some that want to keep. I think the longer he is your talisman, the longer you will be a worse team. Just my opinion. The longer he's your talisman, you ain't gonna win or achieve shit. I think sometimes, even though it seems like you're losing a lot, you gotta start fresh. You gotta start fresh, man. And I think selling him, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good move to sell him. It's time.
I think
it's time to go.
Fabrizio Romano came out and said that they're prepared to pay whatever it takes. I like that. I like that a lot. That means money. If you're prepared to whatever it takes.
And as I said, if you're on the sell to buy thing, then brother, get rid, fam. Get rid, because the longer it takes for you to sell him, the longer it takes for you to get rid of Bruno, the longer it takes for you to bring players in. Then pre-season, it's later on in the window, everything's all muddled up, and you're starting next season on the back foot, and you're back where you started. Get it done early. Get him out the door. Bring in the money. Spend the money, and this is the one chance Amram should be. I don't think he should be getting the chance, but this is the one chance he gets to spend some money in it. This is the chance he gets. I think for me, he needs to go. But
I do think, though, just to add, I do think they're a bit worried as well, though, that because and this is a major factor, because they didn't get Europe of any sort, Montel. It's like sweet. They sell Bruno, they get the money, but it's about, well, how much is this money? What can this money get us? Because I think it could have got them a Delap. It can get them an Mbeumo. It has got them a Cunha. But then past that, I don't know what else is getting them. Like,
bro, I'm looking at
quality.
I'm looking at Oshman. Man, I'm saying that he's too expensive. Like,
no, I think Oshman, because I don't see how you get him without Europe.
Bro, he's willing to come to any club in the Premier League. It's just about nobody wanted to go for him personally because of the wage expectations.
Yeah, so that's why, bro. He's going Saudi, bro. Of course, he's going Saudi, bro. I think he's going Saudi. I think a top team should at least try that. I think a team should try their luck. I definitely think someone should try their luck for Osimhen, innit? That's a striker who guarantees you goals. But 1 in 400 bags after you've done your thing in the Liga Kebab, it's just a bit cheeky, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I think that's how other teams are seeing it. It's just a bit cheeky.
I
said I feel like Chelsea should have went in and got Osimhen. I still believe they stand by. They should have gone and done that. I don't think it's impossible for them not to go back in for him. Manchester United wouldn't be the craziest option as well. Arsenal, if Arsenal went and got Osimhen, I don't think that's a bad option either. I think Osimhen, as you said, he can go to a number of teams, but as I said, them wage demands are crazy, bro.
But he's thinking, brother. He probably brought up about 5 names, Montel, of man now on ridiculous wages that are just not doing anywhere near his numbers. You understand? He'll pull up his numbers, he'll pull up what people are earning, and he'll be like, look, this is why I'm probably like, I don't think it's crazy for him to ask for, like, have high wage demands. I just think that because the world of strikers right now, Montel, we're you know, everyone's kind of going for the same targets. You know,
No, I hear
it. Everyone's going for Ekatike. Everyone's going for Garassi. Everyone's going for flipping, what's his name, Osimhen. Like all of these strikers, they're just the same people, bro. There's not much, if any, around. You know what I mean? So I guess that's why he's asking for high wage. But 400 bags is a lot of money. Probably too much for their Prem to handle. Because if you're asking for 400 bags, you have to be putting up Haaland and Salah numbers.
Corey, how much is Bruno on again?
300.
That's
300.
No, it's like 350.
If Bruno goes, then I can't lie. That's a big part of your wage.
Sorry, you seem to know my wages. Sorry.
No, I think it's definitely more than 300k because ain't Rashford on 300 bags? Or weren't he on 300 bags?
Rashford was our highest paid.
Bruno's on, I believe, I've just set up 375 bags.
Oh,
double check another source to see if it's.
Oh, don't do our 375.
Bro, I guessed. I said I think, but somehow you knew.
I need to see. No, hold on. I need to see what it is. Hold on. I need to check. I'm checking multiple. Hold on, I'm checking multiple.
Okay, watching.
No, it's 300 bags in pounds, 378 in dollars. So yeah, it's 300 bags base.
So he's still on less than Rashford.
300 bags. I think Rashford's on 350. And Sancho's on 375. I think Sancho's on 375.
The problem is there's going to be a lot of people off our wage book this window. No Sancho, no Rashford, no I forgot his name. Why have I forgot his name?
Oh yeah, even Casemiro's wages are. Oh yeah, Casemiro's wages are insane as well. That's why Cass is running down that contract, and then he'll go Saudi.
Yeah.
Bro, I think Cass got like 1 more year. 400 bags, bro.
Yeah. So no Sancho, no Anthony, no Rashford, bro. That's over $1 million there in wages a week.
Ericsson, but he's going. Ain't Ericsson leaving this season?
Yeah, Ericsson.
I don't remember. Is Ericsson's wages even mad like that?
I'm telling you, 250 rackers or something.
Oh, 250 rackers, Ericsson. That's another one.
But he came on a free. That's why he demanded that.
I'm close to 1.5 in wages a week.
Saying he's on 150.
Oh, 150, not 250.
On 150. That's minor. He's on 150.
That's not minor, bro. Ericsson's like 30 something, bro. He doesn't even start.
That's nothing. That's nothing. 150, not minor, but it's not that deep. That's nothing to like.
For United,
that's. I don't want to say it's baby food, innit? But
it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a lot. But again,
I had Oxlade Chamberlain on that same money when he was injured. And that. It's not like, you know what I'm saying. That's one of them ones. Palmer's on 140. Interesting. But yeah, no, I'm just saying with Bruno, it'll be off the wages. I just think you got to sell in it. But I understand that people want to keep him. I just think you got to turn over a new leaf, start anew. If you like trust in the academy a little bit more, I think you've been forced into this corner by the absolute dross of your manager, the Glazers acting like how they've acted, the recruitment team, Ten Hag in his league form. There's a lot of things in it, but if we're talking, if you sell Bruno, and obviously Cunha's already moved to the team, I don't think that's a bad start. I can't lie. As poor as you lot are, I just don't think it's the worst start in the world, innit? I think to the window,
it's not,
it's a good. In fact, you know what? It's a good. I'm being mean. It's a good start. It's a good start, innit?
It's calm because Bruno withers between the 10 and the 8, innit? He's been withering between those two positions this season. So for him to go and us to instantly bring in Cunha, this is why for me it's essential we get a number 8. Like that is so important this season. It's so important we get an 8. Like for me, that's the number one position that needs to be addressed. The 8 position. So if we could sort that, sell Bruno, we've got Cunha, bring in another 10 as well. No, but Ahmad can still play in the 10. He's still good in that right side of 10. He can still do a job there, but I'd prefer him on the wing so I could still play another 10 because Ahmad, although he's good in the 10, he's willing to do the dog runs. And he's willing to play that wing back position, which is very important. So if we address that,
boy,
I think
we'll see.
Team takes a big change.
We'll see. Shout come out. He says, "Did you see Bruno's Instagram post?" I don't know what was on his post. I can check now.
No.
But, let's see what's on Bruno's Instagram.
His last post was boys were going to Bilbao.
Oh no, I think he's talking about that story that he put up when he was like said something like if you tried, congratulations, or something like that.
Who's he
talking about? He congratulated his Portuguese teammates on the champs. That's all I'm seeing right now.
You know, I think he's talking about the story, the Instagram story.
Oh,
he's basically saying like congratulations for trying. So in his brain he's thinking, I tried to get United out the mud and it didn't work. So congratulations to me anyway.
That's poor captain material, boy.
I don't know.
Wait. How have you like? How have you brought that into your head?
We're moving like I made the post.
No, I'm not. What else could it be? I can't hear it.
Let me read it before I say anything. One sec. Is it still there, dear?
No, this was like I think it was like a couple of days ago. I saw it on Twitter, innit?
I'll just confirm that one anyway.
Yeah.
So what else could you depict that as, Corey? I'm confused. Man said, would he say congratulations if you tried?
Yeah, if you tried, congratulations. And it was something like that. I forgot what it was.
I'm thinking all these talk about his teammates. Diallo and that middle finger could be.
But we have to see in it. I don't know. We'll see. There is a super chat from Malajano. Obviously, thank you for the super chat, but that's not something that we're gonna be discussing, unfortunately. Well, just generally common sense, guys. Obviously, what's happened and what's been said is nothing to do with us, and we don't need to comment on it. So appreciate you for the super chat. We'll stay away from all of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what that is. But yeah, no, fair enough. Obviously, Arsenal are one of the teams involved now that are interested in Brian Mbeumo. Now, obviously, they're joining Man United and Newcastle in the race. Obviously, Newcastle seem to be spearheading that. Man United still there and thereabouts. Arsenal there in the race as well, reportedly, literally about 30, 40 minutes ago. Man, them. Kiers, obviously, you had a lot to say about it. So now the floor is yours.
Yeah, nah. Sorry, my mind's gone blank. Sorry. Mbeumo. Yeah, bro, we need him. We need him still. We need him.
Oh, you need Mbeumo?
You know, we do. We need a player like Mbeumo, 100%. He transitional threat, like me and Casey were speaking about. We don't have transitional threat. Nelly can do it to an extent, but it's not really. It's not enough. We need someone like Mbeumo, the Liaos, the Barcolas, like them type of wingers. You know what I'm trying to say? So, bro, if we get Mbeumo and Sesko, I think that's attack done. That's attack done. I'll be raw. I'll be happy with that going forward next season. So I'm just saying, get it done, man. It's not going to be a lot of money, I don't think. Maybe like, I'll say 60, 70, possibly. That should get it wrapped up. So just get that done, man. Just get that done. There doesn't even need to be a conversation about it. Just get it done.
I mean, is that a signing, bro? Is that a signing that you feel like should be on the list, or are you more interested in a striker and a left winger?
In my opinion, I wanted the left winger more. But all we need is transitional threat. Either side, as long as that comes, then we'll be good. So yeah, I would prefer the left winger.
I'm pretty sure you need a left winger. You just need a backup right winger.
This is why
I'm pretty sure.
But we're not gonna get a backup. Like no one's gonna want to come in and be a backup right winger, especially someone like Mbeumo. Like that's stupid.
That's why I think the signing's a bit sometimey. Like, I don't know, man.
No, but that's what I think. I feel like it's gonna be a signing like to be, because don't forget he can play up front as well, like a support striker type player. So,
but then that goes against the whole Arsenal need a traditional 9 to score. Like,
and then what
no. I mean playing with Sesko. He'll play like, you know how him and Wissa do it. He could just do that.
They play in the front too. They play in the front too. But you don't play two up top.
Yeah, 2 up top type thing. I feel like we'll do that.
Yeah, no, I'll be honest, innit? I think it stinks, innit? I can't lie. I think it stinks.
So when Mbeumo, this is what I'm saying. When it's Arsenal, all the knowledge goes out the book. All the knowledge.
Monto, before you say anything,
if anybody else signed Mbeumo or even linked to Mbeumo, man, are glazing it.
I'm gonna guess what your thought process into what you were saying there, Monto. I think Monto was trying to say that Mbeumo, the player, is a good signing. Yes, it's a good signing. He's a good player, but for what you need right now, it stinks.
So what do we need? What do we need?
Monto, let me know if that's
I didn't think it was rocket science, bro. That's exactly
that's
exactly what I mean. Mbeumo is a fantastic player, and if Saka was miraculously leaving, brother, bringing in Mbeumo can't fault it. You know what I'm saying? But you have Play-D, who's probably going to be backup right winger or backup right.
About Ranieri, he's 18.
So, but for me, as I said, if you're looking at what Arsenal, if you look at what Arsenal need and they've been longing for, this to me seems like another example of Arsenal going around the block and not just going straight for what you need. That's just what it seems like.
What do we need?
Like, as I said, the player, nothing with the player. The player himself, banger.
So what's the problem?
Yeah, so, and you need a left winger. So why have you gone for the right?
Mbeumo can play across the whole front three.
But I'm talking about getting the best out of a signing. Why would you like for me signing a player to play him out of position? For me, probably wouldn't even be appealing to the player to come to your club in general. And the second one is that you wanna maximize your signings because you're under pressure to win. You're not under pressure to build. You're under pressure to win. So therefore, you need to, for me, be like, and I'm not saying you're not looking for a left winger and a striker because I believe Arsenal are doing that. I believe Berta and Arteta are doing that. But come on, man. Like,
yeah, but that's what I want to say. Like, what's stopping me from going and getting left winger as well?
I didn't say it's gonna stop you from getting the left winger. I'm just talking about the signing of Mbeumo itself. It's for me.
But okay, cool. So if we sign Sesko
for Arsenal, Man United need a right 10. Newcastle need a right winger. So it makes more sense for them.
Let's say we sign Sesko, Barcola, and Mbeumo. Perfect.
You ain't got that bread.
We do have the bread. We can spend 200 mil.
Plus Subamendi, that's more than 200.
You need a number 10.
That's like 250.
No, the 10 can wait till next year. The 10 can wait till next year. Bro, we have money. We'll have money, bro.
300.
You forget what we spent in last summer. We didn't spend shit. So we must have money, bro. Money's there.
So wait, hold on
We
a
got
second.
And we made
we got
money.
AFC, let me says
How much is it? How much is it?
Zubimendi's gonna be 50 mil. 50 mil.
Yeah. How much is Mbeumo?
Mbeumo will be like
amount.
60. I'll say 60, 65.
60, 65. Cool. Sesko.
70.
Again, around the same. Around the same.
70.
And then you need a left winger. So what left winger would you looking to get?
That's what I'm saying. If we sign again, it'll be someone like a Barcola or Gittins from Dortmund. He'll be on a low. So that's gonna be what, less than 250 mil.
Underspending in left wing in Sunny.
Why is that inside, bro? Mons, have you seen?
Your left wingers can't be Trossard / Martinelli and Gittins, bro.
Bro, Gittins is cold.
I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm not saying he's a bad player. But like,
200 M's. I've never seen your club spend 200 M's in one window.
Why not? Why not?
No, I'm saying I've never seen it happen.
But
That's interesting to have that happen.
Of course we have.
When?
In the Rice summer, spent 200 M's. Rice alone was 100. So Corey, Rice alone was 100 mil.
Yeah. And who else did you bring in that window?
Who was it?
Calafiori?
Was it Havertz? It was Havertz. Yeah,
Was it Havertz that window?
Yeah, well, that's like 165 alone.
And JT.
No, it was
You get
Havertz. Right? Didn't you bring in Timber that year as well?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We spent 200 mil alone. So we can go do that again this summer, bro. No worries. No worries.
Yeah, it was Raya, Havertz, Timber, and Rice.
Is that, and then once the season after that, now the summer after that, we spent like what, 70 mil, 40 mil on Calafiori, and 30 on Marino. So we have bread, bro. The bread's not a problem.
Aren't you, man, the same club that complains that your owners that always leave you short? So why you suddenly think it's just going to change around now?
Because we got 200 mil from Champions League alone this year. So the Cronkies don't even have to do anything. We already got the Champions League money.
But it's never been an issue of them not having the money. It's about how or if they spend.
No, it is, because we got to the semi-final Champions League. We've not done that since when? Since 06. So this is what I'm saying. This is the first time we've done that in ages. So this is new bread, bro.
I know you've got the money. Cool. We've established you got the money, but every window you might have said, "Oh, we should have got a right winger for a cover for Saka, Mudryk, the Sesko deal. Should he need to spend a bit more money? You would have got the deal over the line. Flipping, who was it? Caicedo in January. I think you man were a little bit short. You man are always going for your second options more time. So why is it this window meant to believe that you're going to spend 200 plus M's, get all these targets, and we're going to go along?
Because
the pressure for Arteta, I think this is. I thought it was high last season, like pressure in terms of he had to win something because he fell short again. But the pressure this season is literally
it's make or break, bro. It's make or break. It's simple as that.
Bro, the pressure's kind of been there, though.
No, not like this. Not like
this. Don't get me wrong. Sorry,
that's the problem. It's make or break.
Has been there.
You spent 250 M's that window, for Rice. You spent that.
The pressure weren't really on there because that was the season we first challenged. So like the pressure weren't really on. You understand? But now the fact that bare managers have won a trophy and one of them are Tottenham, bro, for him he knows. But it's basically this is his last season. Like he needs to look at it that way. Like if he doesn't, deliver a trophy, then he might as well say goodbye. Because in my head,
when did Arteta sign? When did Arteta sign?
Late 019.
019.
Like no, it was at November 019. Wait, man, not on me for the Sesko and Gittins. I know that's Kaz as well. I know that's Kaz. Bro, listen, Gittins is cold. Man, do your research on Gittins, I beg.
Hey, DI, was it 18, 19?
Sesko and Gittins for the league, though, okay.
1920.
1920. Cool.
Shout and let's get these rest of these super chats as well. Shout out Kamari says, what did you guys think of the Champions League final yesterday? Hey, see that Barella performance?
Domination, penetration, bro. The
Straight
whole
domination in the location.
All the inner team.
At least we can say we got knocked out on penalties by the champions. No one's there on a shameless thing. But now PSG done their thing, man. 5-0 in a champs final. Whenever you even ever seen that?
Yeah, no, mad.
Straight back shots. That like Inter got oiled up so bad, man didn't know where to look on the bench. Man didn't even know where to look. Man did not know where to look, bro. Shout out PSG and Luis Enrique, obviously, for his daughter as well. Doing the treble, losing his daughter.
That was a nice time.
That was good. That was nice, though. That was nice.
So that was. I'm really happy for Luis Enrique, to be fair, and it's going to be nice to see the evolution of PSG going forward. Yes, they've spent a lot of money, and I know a lot of some fans are like, well, they spent X amount of money, like it was bound to come good at some point. Still got to go and win it though, man. You got to give him the. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to cop Barcola, man. I'm sorry, the way he sat a chubby, bro. I said
Barcola now, Kiers, you don't want to win shit, dude.
No, bro, Barcola's cold, bro. Don't let that little cameo. That cameo today was good, bro. Apart from that little miss at the end, he still sat my man down, bro.
Bro, Martinelli can sit a guy down. Pause.
No. Let's not do that. Martinelli in that position ain't doing shit.
End product is so key. Anyway, shout out AFC. Let me go. Sesko centre forward, and Mbeumo left wing. Saka 10, Wanyeri right wing. I mean, that's what moves you, my bro. Big up yourself for the super chat. I don't know about all of that. I heard KD's looking for a team. He's 6'5", for your information. Don't kill me. Shout out IBN and shout out Cass. Probably Cass who sent this. Sesko and Gittins. What league, please?
Bro, like I said, man them will see. When we cop the plays that we need to cop, you will see. That's all I'm gonna say.
He said, "Kids, you want a challenge for the Premier League too?" With them too.
Oh, the 23 boys.
He said the 23s.
Man, them need to look at profiles, bro. Gittins is a 1v1 specialist.
In that way.
He is transitional. Like, bro, he's everything you need in a left winger. Like, just you can't. You'll see it, bro. I don't need to say anything. You'll see it.
You'll see. You do know, yeah. Sorry, just on this, yeah. You know, if you spend 200 M's this window, you've breached the billion mark with Artel. You've breached that mark. I do know that.
So Chelsea.
Corey, that's so cheeky, isn't it?
Coming from you as well.
Yeah,
so cheeky. Wolpy is so cheeky.
Yeah, and if there's nothing next season, that is
Corey,
$1 billion
you
spent.
came 15 once again.
I don't even need to. I promise to you, Corey, when you just spoke to me just there, you just went through one ear and the other.
I just want to finish what I'm saying. I just want to finish what I'm saying. I just want to finish what I'm saying. That's it. You can say what you want to afterwards. So again, after you spent, if you spent that 200 M's this window, that is $1 billion spent. And now, obviously, you guys already know the pressure you've got next season. You know this. There's no way you man can be how you've been the past 3 seasons and not win nothing. Kids, you know this. Case you already know this, right? But then to add $1 billion spent.
Corey, that's not needed. By the way, let me say this here because I forgot to mention time ago. Yeah, bro, this narrative of like, Mikel spent this much money, so he should have won the league by now. That's dead. Man, they need to start looking at.
I'm not talking to you about. I'm not telling you to win the league. I'm not, bro.
So what do you need to do?
I'm saying go win a
you want a trophy? Oh no, we'll get you a trophy. We'll get you a trophy. Don't worry about
the league. Forget that.
Yeah, no, we'll get you a Carabao Cup and FA Cup. 100%. Don't worry about all that, bro. Don't worry about all that. We'll get you that. We'll get you that. But I'm saying,
we need to get signed. I know that.
FA Cup.
We need to get signed.
No, Corey, you said get anything. And Carabao Cup is with anything.
FA Cup enough.
Then what's the?
You think the Carabao is going to be sufficient?
Corey, you need to focus on Carabao Cup because there's no Europe for you. So you need to focus on Carabao Cup.
Brother, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. I've won cups.
Yeah, and now look at you. Now look at you. So trophy's clearly on everything if you're where you are and you won trophy.
Hold on a second. I'm sad because
maybe you're right. Maybe Carabao Cup is there because we won that and you're here. So maybe you're right.
I'm sad winning cups. You're right. I'm sad winning cups. You're happy not winning anything.
Who said I'm happy?
Which one's going to leave a mark? Which one's going to leave a mark?
But who said I'm happy?
Which one will leave a mark?
Bro, again,
I don't remember the seasons I finished second.
Yeah.
If
you want to talk to Corey,
respectfully, the amount Corey's been talking for someone that finished 15th and whose manager is on 3-month parole, bro. If he doesn't perform in 3 months, he's gone. Do you not understand that?
Okay.
You could be looking for a new manager, Corey, come January.
Wait. Do you not think if Arteta doesn't win the trophy next season, he's gone? Or is he staying?
That's the end of the season. That's for me to worry about come the end. You've got shit to worry about here and now. Do you understand? You've got no Europe. So the pressures for you are very high. They're very high.
That segment, the Manchester United segment was a while ago. You had time to speak to me about that. I'm talking about Arsenal and their transfer window. You're telling me, Keys was telling me he's going to spend 200 he's going to get a right winger.
This comment.
Like, you was here.
You under literally Endo said it for me.
This isn't about me.
Man, I get labelled as title
It's not about me. It's not about
bro,
me.
No, you're cool. You're right. No, but Corey,
it's about you.
Bro, Leach, fam.
I hope you guys win the trophy. That's it. I hope you guys win the trophy.
Man, like Phil Mitchell and Ravi and them, man.
Yeah, Corey, keep me updated, innit? I need to know.
Endo is taking.
Get out of my pub. Get out of my pub.
Get out of my pub.
Endo is taking that absolute piss.
Sling your up.
He's taking. I said, sling your up.
It's cheeky. Do you know how cheeky this is? Because
we say put the kettle on.
You guys are telling me.
Put the kettle on.
Put the kettle on.
On the round up, just keep
you guys sat there and said,
Shirley,
you guys have got away with the fact
that Shirley
now won a trophy.
What did
you guys
what did man say? This is real.
You guys hit the semi-final. What the hell?
This is real.
What the hell? You guys are all gassed about that. Have some shame. What the hell? Have some shame.
Man called Max cheating red-handed, and he said, "Wait, he thought this was real."
Have some shame, fam. Have some shame, fam. Have some shame.
Roxy.
I've got nothing left.
Stacey.
Corey, man. Corey, Corey, this is what I'm saying,
Corey, listen, you guys, you can run
in that.
You can run. No, Corey, I hear you. It's not about United. You're right, but Corey, what I'm saying to you, Corey, is you can't. What I'm saying is you can't say to me, you spent £1 billion, you've done nothing with it. What he inherited, bro, it costs more than that to win a Prem from what he inherited. This is the point I was trying to make. He inherited Bellerin, Kolasinac, David Luiz, Socrates, Callum Chambers. These men are dead. No, we didn't. When he was there, he didn't get sold until like 2021. He inherited them, man, bro. We never sold him.
The problem is, the thing is how is Mbeumo? Is Mbeumo the name you kind of want to see, or would you more prefer, like as I said, a more natural winger?
Of course, bro. Mbeumo is one of the best wingers in the Prem. I'll say that from now. One of the best wingers in the Prem.
One of the better wingers in the Prem.
And he scored 20 Prem goals last year for Brentford. 20. And why would I want to add that in my attack when we need goal scorers? That's what I'm like. Listen, I can hear you. We obviously want a left wing more, but bro, if there's an opportunity to go and get Mbeumo, bro, go and get him. Like added quality. What's the like? There's no harm in getting someone like that.
Mbeumo's not stinky or mess up the camp or nothing. You can come.
Yeah, like,
wait. Hold on a second. Let me get this right. yeah, Di, you said that he inherited all of these players, yeah? That's what you said.
Bro,
He
Corey,
inherited
forget about all of that, bro.
the who?
Corey.
Bro, because I'm looking at it, it's telling me now that you guys bought in that window, so 1920. You told me that's when Arteta first came, end of that season, yeah?
No, it was the start of that season.
Also, the start of that season, start of
It
19.
was that November time.
So was he in that transfer window in the 1920 transfer window?
Not in this. Oh no, in the 1920. So the summer that just went in that 1920 season, he wasn't in charge. It was a summer after it. You get it?
So he was in 2021. 2021.
Yeah. So his first summer window was for the 2021 season. Does that make sense?
Okay, cool. Right, cool. That makes sense. No issue though, yeah. Because that, if anything, that makes my point even stronger. Because in the how about this, kids? In the 1920 season, yeah, that transfer window, you guys brought in Pepe, you brought in Saliba, you brought in Tierney, you brought in Gabriel, Saka came through, you had Willock, you had Nelson,
here.
all these players that done you guys that season, that wonder, that last minute Reece Nelson thing, like he was all of that stuff.
Man said Nelson. Brother, what are you talking about?
Reece Nelson was on loan. He came back and started that season.
So how does that strengthen your point? Bro? Yeah, so. By the way, Reece Nelson was around 20 years old at this time. By the way,
all right, cool.
So
that's to your benefit, though. That's what I'm saying.
How?
Those players,
he's an academy. He was an academy graduate that just come to the club.
Pepe, Tierney, Saka, all those players.
Bro, don't say Pepe because it was that 20 minutes ago. You remember all grilling Pepe. So why are you saying Pepe?
Wait, Corey. So, Corey, what's the point they're trying to make? Because obviously, this is all from Mbeumo. What's the point you're trying to make?
My point is, at the end, yeah. Now this is $1 billion spent, bro. I dished out, and my club got dished out on it, bro. So many clubs get dished out corn.
Chelsea as well.
Chelsea especially. Chelsea's number one. Yeah, dished out corn on these players. Yeah, on these clubs for not achieving anything. Yeah, significant. Might I add? Yeah, after spending $1 billion, however long it was, Chelsea done it even sooner, so they deserved more corn upon that. But I'm not gonna let Arteta sit there for 5 years and 3 of those years, sorry, yeah, you finished second. That's now that isn't good enough. That's not good enough.
Wait, you're basically trying to move it, like you basically looking at saying
bro,
billion
the post got kicked down the fucking lane. It got kicked down the lane.
Corey, I don't get your point. I'm struggling to understand.
You're basically saying it'll be £1 billion. Long story short, you will be £1 billion bottle jobs if
where you getting £1 billion from? I don't understand this £1 billion talk.
He's saying under Arteta's reign, it would have been like close to $1 billion spent if you exceed certain amounts. That's
you're saying that if we spend 250 this window.
No, 200 M's. 200.
No, it's not. No, it's not. We wouldn't be on $1 billion.
It is.
No, 200. We wouldn't. It's not, Corey. No. It's not.
Even so, I just think that Mbeumo is a great player. I just think Arsenal should probably be looking elsewhere. But if they get him and they sign their targets, then there's nothing wrong with it.
We'll win that. If Corey, it's killing me because this 250 tool, if we spend 250 on the right players, we win the Prem anyway. So that just completely just gets out. That just changes the whole narrative of it anyway. So what you're saying is
hold on a second.
Wait, so if
I gave you leeway.
Other teams spend 2K. Other teams spend 2.
You know, you already blew 110 once, so you're done.
I gave you the leeway.
You mean that doesn't mean I'm done? I've got bread.
Listen, Kirkes, when you're done. That's you done.
That's not me done. I've got bread to spend, bro. Word to you, 200 M's from what we've done this year, right?
And this is how it's
bro.
Do you know how crazy that is right now? You're now saying if you sign all your players, you win the league.
In my opinion,
have you ever signed all your players before?
In fact,
general question: have any of your clubs signed all the players you needed before?
No, we have not under Mikel. We haven't. I'll be real.
That's never happened.
That's why I said if we do it, I believe we'll get it done because it'll be the first time.
Because
Why is that? Because, bro, you man have all said here, we need a striker, we need better attackers to go win the Prem. That's the missing piece. So if we spend 250, that means them players are going to get bought. So what? I don't understand. Why am I not going to think I'm going to go win the Prem after that? Because then I'll be looking at thinking, then what do I need? If I don't win the Prem after signing attackers, I'll be looking back and thinking, well, then what's next? What more do I need? So that's why I have to say I'm going to win the Prem. I have to win the Prem.
Fair enough. Shout out IBN. He says,
get back into Europe and stop trying to tell me I need to win the league and all this.
Real talk, fam. Like, it's just a
just win something. No, I'm not even telling you to win. I'm not telling you to win the Prem. Just win something.
No, you are, because you discredited Carabao Cup, so you are.
I said FA Cup and above.
I've won the FA Cup. I've won that.
I know you've won it, but when was the last time?
It don't matter. I've won the most FA Cup.
It does. No,
Corey, when you think of FA Cup, you think of me. I've won the most FA Cups in the country.
No, I don't.
Then that's on you. I've won the most.
So who do you think of?
Why would I think of you?
I've got 14. I've got 14 FA Cups.
That's like sitting there saying, when you think of Premier League, you think of me.
No, I do. Funny enough, I actually do though. That's the reality of it.
But Corey, don't you have 13 FA Cups?
Oh, so you got less than me. So you got less than us.
No, I just want to know, Corey, who do you think of when you think FA Cup?
I'm not going to entertain that because
no one. Yeah, that's it. Man.
Like the gap, obviously the significant gap between Premier League and FA Cup is huge. But the amount of FA Cups I have and the amount of FA Cups he has is very small. But the amount of Premier Leagues I have and the amount of Premier Leagues they have is significantly huge. So it doesn't really matter. But what
are you comparing? I don't get it.
I'm comparing the fact that I don't even know how many FA Cups you have. You got 13? 12?
14. More than you.
14. And how many have I got? Like 13.
13.
You got 13.
So it's not even a mad thing.
No, but you didn't have the Who the hell? How many Premiers have you got?
How many Premiers have you got?
I got more than once.
I'm more than
No.
That's it.
How many Premiers have you got?
Can you answer the question, please?
That's
irrelevant.
Bro, how many Premier Leagues do you have?
No, that's Corey. Why is it about
Who do you think of when you think about the FA Cup? Who do you think of?
Furthermore, just go win a Premier.
That's right. Get top half of the table.
It makes no difference to me.
Get top half of the table.
And it shouldn't, bro. It shouldn't, because you're you.
Get out of here.
Get about all this talk anyway.
Just let me know. Just let me know. I swear down, I'm 5 and above in Premier League.
Corey, you've got a lot of airtime for me this stream.
5 and above. 5 and above. 5 and above.
See, I didn't even bite when my name was mentioned. I didn't even bite.
Don't chat to me about positions. What I do in the Premier League.
No, I won't chat to you at all. I don't need to chat to you at all.
5 and above. 5 and above. 5 and above.
That guy with the crazy hair.
Yeah, like you know, like when you see the crazy Johnny in the hood, and you're like, "Alright, let me stay away from that."
Alright, cool. You're right, man.
Yeah, you're right, my man. Yeah, just you're right. You want a pound? I'll give you a pound. Fair enough. No worries. You're right. Just stay away, please. What's the next topic, man? Please.
She's literally like.
Shout out IBN. He goes hyping up elderly violence on 37-year-old Acherby. Yeah, shout out IBN. Lawazi says at this point I feel sorry for Casey, Sesko, and Gittins.
Yeah.
Shout out Tan 547. He goes, Arteta has spent 667 mil. That's on transfer market. Says Tan 547. Shout out Kamal. He says, kids, are we forgetting the squad that Klopp had when taking over and he got Liverpool to the promised land with much less funds? What's the excuse? Says Kamal.
Bro, when you lot didn't inherit Socrates and them, man. So
you inherited Saka.
Wait,
Saka, Gabriel.
Kids, don't rewrite history on what Klopp inherited.
That doesn't matter. Brush it.
Don't rewrite history on the team.
Wait, where did he inherit Gabriel? He bought Gabriel.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Okay, cool. He inherited.
I don't know why they're doing this whole Klopp.
and
These
Saka.
Liverpool man love to talk about Klopp.
And Martinelli.
Klopp is an experienced.
It was a Man. Casey was a Man United fan. It was a Man United fan.
Even the Man United fans, Montel. Klopp was an experienced manager, bro. Klopp didn't come from nowhere. It wasn't Klopp's first. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how to manage a team and all of it, bro. Klopp was an experienced manager. You brought him in because he won something, bro. Do you understand? You brought in a winner. You brought in a winner, yeah, who's done it with teams that aren't necessarily the best in the league, and he got the right players, bro. That's one thing Liverpool got right was their signings. They hardly missed. When you hardly miss on signings, it allows things to progress a lot quicker. How many signings at Liverpool failed?
There've been a few, but more of them have been successful.
More of them have been successes. Whereas on our hand, it's the opposite. More of them have been fails than successes. Recently, it's been getting better. But when Arteta first came in, bro, look at some of the signings, fam. Kolasinac, fucking what's his name? Danny Ceballos. He's not here no more. Fabian, what's that guy?
Danny Ceballos is at Real Madrid. Hey, he's at Real Madrid.
Yeah, but Real Madrid, bro, look at them this season, bro. Look at them this season. Don't tell me about he's at Real Madrid. Let's not do that. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Who else? We just had a bare dead man at the club until recently. So,
and that's what I'm saying, Casey.
Willian, Lokonga. It's bare dead, bro. Bare dead food. So I think that's no discredit to Klopp. Like, Klopp done this thing with the whole.
Klopp done his thing.
He's done that thing and got the signings right. And Klopp's a top coach, but don't compare. That's disingenuous to be comparing Klopp to Arteta.
I think they were talking about the team inherited. One obviously had more experience than the other. I love gambling. Says, how did Man U lose to mortal? Yeah, I'm not even gonna.
It's pre-season, fam. Pulling the bag.
Yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna read that. It's a bit nuts, but yeah. I mean, listen. I think it depends on the more. Again, this is more whispers in terms of Mbeumo. Like, if we get like a Fab thing, then we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see on that one.
It wasn't Fab. Wait, what? It wasn't Fab that said that.
No, as in like a tweet rather than mention on
tweet.
Yeah, like it wasn't a tweet. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, who tweeted about Mbeumo then?
Eduardo Harder.
Yeah, that's all he tweeted. But listen, before we move on to the next bit, guys, 476 in the house, and we are currently on 170 likes. The aim is to get to 300 likes. So if you haven't already hit the thumbs up button, you know what I'm saying? Big up everybody in the chat. You lot are killing me with the comments today, man. You lot are too funny, man. Can't even lie. So shout out the people, them innit? Shout out the people, them every time. Ange looking Ange.
Hey,
the Ange.
You're knocking, you got truth.
You know what I'm saying? Ange. Obviously, Ange Postecoglou, looking like job might be in trouble. Thomas Frank linked. Everyone's asking. It's been a bit quiet over there in North London, on your side of North London. I know you.
Yeah.
Cleaning the trophy and that, polishing the trophy and that, but yeah, man.
Well, still,
manager.
Do you want him to stay?
I'm conflicted. I can't even lie to you. I was saying this. I think it was on Friday to kids. Like, on one hand, he's had a very successful season, but at the same time, finishing at 17th, just above relegation, is unforgivable. Obviously, he's fulfilled his promises. Yeah, he said second season he wins stuff. He also said that season 3 is better than season 2, but being better than season 2 could be what 15th finish and a Carabao, or not even a Carabao Cup. I don't know what would be.
What did he mean by that? What did he mean by that?
That's the thing. I want to know what he means.
No, because better than that means he's going to be winning the Premier League or Champions League. That's just off the bat. So, let me know.
Hey, listen, if that's how it translated to you, then
No, that's a fact. You just said there, Corey, you just said there that FA Cup's less than the Europa League. So if you won the Europa League,
okay, I stopped myself. That's obviously incorrect. That's why I left the question open.
To me though, what's better than this season?
Yeah, what could be better?
I guess we'll never know if he goes.
No, bro, we're not stupid. Let's use our common sense here, yeah? Forget
this is where it gets interesting.
You're not in Europa League no more, so you can't even say that. Oh, he'll finish top 4 in Europa League. That's still not because you're not in Europa League. So because you're now in Champions League, him saying I'm going to do better than last season means it's either going to be a Champions League or Prem. That's
okay. I agree with you. His credit score is very high. Whatever he said, he's a man of his word. Yeah. So the fact that he's told me season 3 is better than season 2, I feel inclined to see that out. But unfortunately, I think my board's going to be Daniel Levy's going to be looking at this a different way. I mean, I want to know because I agree with you, bro. Better than what I've done this season is a Prem or Champions League. Yeah, let's call it how it is. So I don't know, bro. I literally don't know.
Do you believe that he can go ahead and do that?
It's not about what I believe, bro.
No, it is because you support Spurs. No one else does but you. So that's why it is important what you have to say.
I don't know if I want him to stay or not. I'll be honest. I don't know.
I don't know.
This is why it's mad.
Have you thought about maybe Ange said that? Yeah. Maybe Ange said that knowing that someone else is going to come and take over because season 3 therefore will be better than last season because it has to be. Someone else is coming in to take over.
Maybe.
Do you understand?
Maybe.
Like,
case. I'll be honest. I think this is the biggest job that Ange probably will get. Yeah.
100%.
The fact
I don't see you can't go higher than this. You ain't getting no big club after that performance in the league. Correct. I'm sorry.
So on one hand, Casey, I want to think that he done that to kind of seal the next season. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I initially thought when I heard it. That now Garrett's staying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But,
so
bro, I can't lie. I've heard
Bomber. Speaking of the devil, Bomber right now.
Oh, Spurs chairman Daniel Levy set to decide Ange Postecoglou's future the next day. Situation open. Fuck, this next part's going to be a tough one. Thomas Frank and Marco Silva are both appreciated, discussed internally as options for Spurs' job if Ange gets fired. No final decision on Postecoglou.
Thomas is a shout.
Yeah, Thomas Frank is a shout. If you might get Marco Silva, that is dead food. That is complete.
To me, that screams 12-11.
I'm going to be so honest with you, yeah? After seeing this, I want him gone. Because I can't lie, once this becomes like a thing, it needs to just...
It's too late now. People have made up their minds.
Man's literally, the players have seen this. And just definitely seen this. These men are all on social media, like whether they got accounts or not. They know what's going on.
So wait, so E, do you really want him gone? Because I saw something on Twitter today saying that if Ange gets sacked, Romero's going to follow him.
And then that will be
I did see that as well.
Oh.
Don't believe everything you see in it, guys.
No, but I kind of have to because it was from a gold source. And you know love them gold ones, E. I know you love them gold sources there. So I've got to take it in. I've got to take it in. Yeah?
Gold mood, Fez. Bro, I can't like I don't know in it. That's one of the negatives. But bro, looking at the other options, it's got me thinking sometimes the grass ain't always greener. Thomas Frank is okay. That's okay. Like that's like
no. You're disrespectful. Thomas Frank. So he's a very.
Bro, do you know what I want to do next season?
You tell me.
No, you know what I want to do next season.
No, I don't know shit. You tell me what you want to do.
What do you do next season?
But I want to get some big shit done in it. That's just
What's that?
I want to elevate from where I was this season. But I don't
so you want to win a Premier or Champions League?
I want to keep winning trophies, whether that's Carabao, FA Cup, and also the 2 big ones. But bro, I don't see Thomas Frank doing that next season.
No, but the only way he doesn't do it is if you man don't back him. Because Thomas Frank is a very good manager. He's a very good coach.
He's a good coach, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So I believe that if you man do back him correctly, he can give you something like that. But whereas if you Marco Silva, just forget it. Regardless,
Put it like this, bro. Anyone's suffering 21, 22 losses. No one's doing that. Even flipping Marco Silva, I don't think it's gonna do that.
Yeah, no. That's the next thing. But you don't want to just get a bit, because for me, like Casey said, if you want to get Marco Silva, that's screaming like a 9th place, 8th.
Yeah, that's screaming mid-table.
Yeah, that's that
good
best.
half of the season, bad half of the season.
Yeah, like so it's like what are you doing with that? What are you doing with that?
No, this ain't good enough, man. Inzaghi could be free of it.
If you man get Inzaghi, I don't even want to.
That's fair play.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, it'll be fair. It'll be fair enough, innit? Fair. So I can't even speak on that. But
I can't even knock it.
I can't see Inzaghi, because especially what happened with Conte, you know how the Italian man, like he probably like nah. Yeah, Inzaghi will look at that thinking, nah, Conte just rubbed out. Like I ain't trying to rub out myself as well. So
facts. Nah, this is a situation, man. This is dead.
No, Marco Silva, man. Marco Silva. That's the next step.
Bro, why am I even getting that name associated with that club, bro? The CV's not good enough.
It's just nowhere near good enough, bro. It's nowhere near good enough. I'll be real. Yeah. Like I said, for me, it's like Thomas Franco.
OR says, yo, season 3 got cancelled. Waste, man. he says, big up KB for the Super J. Also says, done a top boy on Ange. No season 3, huh? And shout out B goes, which are worse, Arteta sexuals or Man U fans?
Boy.
That almost made you spit out my drink, man. Man said done a top boy. There's no season 3, man.
Chelsea fans are saying, come get Maresca, bro. Certified saying, come get Maresca, bro.
Nah, man.
Last one. Obviously, Kelleher has completed a move to Brentford, and the Kirkers deal is edging closer, as reported by Fab. Kelleher deal 18 million to Brentford, and obviously I think Flecken has gone to Leverkusen, so that's one who's happened, and the other one's kind of happened straight away. So yeah, man, and obviously Mamedashvili will come in and be Liverpool's second choice under Alisson as well. So yeah, man.
I forgot you got that, brother. That's why I was on you in the morning. Remember when I said
that's why I put the question mark,
because I thought you had no backup. That's how I was saying that. Wait, sorry?
Yeah. Wasn't he involved in that Vinny Jr.
Mamedashvili?
Yeah, he was involved in that Vinny Jr. thing.
No, I don't know.
Oh yeah, he was. You know, he was still for Valencia. He was still.
Oh really?
Oh wait, Mons. What are you gonna say about that? Is it color?
Maybe it's an underbelly color thing. I don't know.
No one told me. No one told me.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, your centre midfielder is a racist, and well, we don't want to know about Arsenal's holding midfielder. So, I guess you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean
that's what you call a man backed into the corner.
Yeah, root.
No, I just call it. You know what it is? I just call it. What the word is? Non-accountability and self-awareness. That's what it's called. Self-awareness.
What I'm saying is
self-awareness, guys. Self-awareness. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear no Chelsea fans giggling either. and don't want to hear you guys giggling either. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the Spurs midfield you're talking about?
All right, listen. As I said, I didn't speak about.
Oh
yeah. I didn't speak about the first super chat today, so I won't speak about that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. But yeah, no. I think that's a good move for Kelleher. I think it's a good move for Brentford as well.
It's a good move for everyone, bro.
Yeah,
it's a good move for all parties. 18 million, I think it's fine as well. Goalkeepers don't tend to go for crazy amounts of money. 18 million is 80 million. And I think also
Kelleher though, because I'll be real, he
needed first team ball though, bro.
Yeah, he's rid it out for this long, and he's actually got
he's academy in it. It's because you come from our academy.
Yeah.
So it's all profit.
So by the way, what happens now, given that you man, obviously Alisson's slightly injury prone, yeah, but he's still the number one. And what's this guy's name? How do you say the keeper's name?
Mamedashvili.
Cool.
The Georgian keeper for Georgia. Yeah.
Let's just say the Georgian keeper. Yeah. How do you what happens to the number 1 spot?
When Alisson's injured, Mamadashvili will play.
Oh, really?
But I think he's looking at thinking, I'm trying to get number 1.
That's what I was
And
thinking.
that's exactly how he should be thinking. That's exactly how he should.
So then Alisson gets the boot. I'll be real. Injury-prone keeper is crazy.
Alisson and the
As I
mistakes, bro. Yeah,
it
bro.
doesn't-
It's deep. It's childish.
Doesn't matter.
Man's got an injury-prone keeper in that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all,
childish.
man.
Right, please.
It's mad, bro. Well, Alisson's better than all your keepers. So at the end of the day,
Debatable.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse
My
me.
goalkeeper's got back-to-back golden gloves, but
Zali
who
done
am I to say anything?
This is why I know. This is why I
that.
know.
No, just let me know if Ali's done that. That's all I'm asking. I'm not here to be, you know what I mean?
Didn't he share it this year? He shared it.
Yeah, he
He's
did.
still got it. He's still got it.
Not good enough to go clear.
Honestly,
Please.
Oh, did Alisson do that?
Has Alisson
Oh.
even got a golden glove?
No, apparently the comments are saying he had it. He done it.
Don't know,
as
bro.
I said, man, them just
What, he won back-to-back golden gloves? What was the years? Let me know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
What were them years?
just the fact that you man said Alisson Raya is debatable is insanity to me. But
You're talking like Raya some scrub, bro.
he's not.
one of the
He's just not better than Alisson. What we
Yeah, but
doing?
that's what it's debatable. It's not that
It's not debatable. It's not debatable. He's just not better than him.
Yeah, he's better than them, and that's it. Like
You
it's,
can say
it
this
is a
season he
debate,
was.
bro.
It's not debatable, bro. What's
I
there
think
to
this
debate?
season he was
What one's better than the other? What's there to debate? One's better than the
Yeah,
other.
but it's not as clear as that. You can't just say that.
It's,
That's
no,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
bro. I'm not saying Raya's a bad keeper. Alisson's just better than him, and that's just not a debate.
Yeah, no, but that's fine to say. But that's what I'm saying. It's debatable. It's a debate.
It's not debatable, bro. It's not debatable.
So you're just gonna say he's better, and that's that. No one can't say nothing.
Yeah, he's better. He's just better. Like, that's it. He's just better.
Yeah, but what's your
Like-
reason?
What do you mean? What's my reason?
What's your reason?
Let's move on.
He's better.
I'm not saying Alisson's not better, but it's not as. It's
So
not
yeah,
as
like
bad.
that.
what's my reason?
Yeah.
If you admit that Alisson's better, then why you ask me what's my reason?
No, but it's not as night as day in that. Because if someone says
I didn't say it's night and day.
better,
He's just better.
But
He's
that's
just
my
better.
point. That means it's debate. If it's not night and day,
Not
it's
being a
debatable.
better
it's debatable
Alisson.
though.
Not being a better
It's not
keeper.
like I'm saying
than
Alisson
There's
and
no
Onana.
shame. There's no shame.
Yeah, that's when you can say there's no debate if it's them two.
What do you mean? No,
But
it
it's
doesn't. It doesn't have to be the worst keeper in the league compared to the best keeper in the league for there to be no debate. Isak is better than Chris Wood, no debate. But that doesn't mean Chris Wood's not been one of the top strikers in the league.
All right, cool. That's cool.
Like, come on, man.
Nah, detail because when it comes to Liverpool players, there's just no. You just don't hear it. You just don't hear it. I'll be real.
All right, okay.
When it was Salah the other day,
You told me Raya and Alisson's debatable. You told me I don't hear it. Look in the mirror, bro.
that's
Look in
fine.
the mirror, bro.
If you think that, then no worries. Man. No worries.
Ah.
Like I said, before he gets back-to-back golden gloves, then he can chat
You
to
said Nick Pope was better than Alisson, so I can't even. I like.
me. I
you
said
get
that 2 years. I said that 2 years ago.
Said it last season. Said it last season.
It's definitely what last season. Don't eat months. Do not do that. It was two. That was
Chat.
2 seasons ago.
Chat, do your thing.
Chat just gonna say yeah, it was last
Chat,
year.
do your thing in it. Do your thing.
That was 2
I'll
seasons ago.
I'll even fling the link again. I'll fling the link to the
definitely
Discord.
wasn't last season.
Yeah,
It
it
was
wasn't
last
last season. It wasn't.
Not this season just gone. As I said, this like the season.
No, the
that,
season before this one that just went. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So last season, bro.
Bro, this
No,
was
I'm saying.
Ethan. This was the season Newcastle were in champs.
And Pope was moving.
And that's when Pope was moving.
mad
That's
pace.
when Pope was
Yeah, and
moving
that's
mad.
when you said it. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. That's when
last season.
And since then, I said, nah, fair enough. I was wrong, completely wrong, because he fell off. That's what my thing. He fell off.
he's injury prone too.
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
thing, Kirkes, Milos Kirkes as well. Got a little extra today on the Fab thing as well. I think it's looking at 42 million for Kirkes, which is, I mean, that's all right. I don't think that's a bad price. 42 mil for Kirkes. I don't think it's too much. I don't think it's too little. I don't think it's a steal, but he's 21 years of age.
You're just paying what you got to pay.
You're just paying what he's worth. I don't think we're overpaying. I don't think we're overpaying for the player.
What happens to Robertson?
I think Tsimikas will be the one. Me, I'd sell Robertson, but Tsimikas, I think, will be the one that will leave.
So
you can
them
tell
will
by-
compete for the spot.
His Instagram post just seemed like a goodbye post for me.
So them two are gonna compete for the spot.
Yeah, but I think Kirkes will be the
I think
starting
Kirkes
left back. And
starts.
Robbo will be the rotational. Robbo gives me heart palpitations in it, so it is what it is. African cat shout out your damn self. He goes, if your defense is good, you win the Golden Glove. Nothing to do with saves or anything. With Sales, so is Sales better?
That's big up for the super chat, but that's laughable, man.
Cheers,
That's laughable.
It definitely doesn't have nothing to do with the keeper. It's not.
No, he mentioned saves in that, so you're not seeing Ryan put off some mad saves.
Don't let these lot be cheeky, bro. These comments here, because it's definitely a Liverpool fan coming out with that. Yeah, about great defense. You lot have had a good defense. Don't ever say that. And Alisson's made great saves. So, and it's the same for Raya. Raya's had a good defense, and Raya's made great saves. You need a bit of both. You understand? But when I'm looking at Raya as an individual this season, there's been mad highlights for some of the saves this guy's made to save us.
Bare highlights.
I'm talking about beginning of the season.
No, I know, bro. I'm just saying. I do agree with the whole team thing, because do you know who has the most clean sheets this season? By the way, do you guys know who has the most clean sheets this season?
I don't know.
Who is it?
It's not us.
No, we do. We have the most clean sheets.
I was gonna say it's not us.
Yeah, it's split between it's split between Alisson and Kelleher, because Alisson was injured, and then obviously Kelleher. Yeah, like it's split between both keepers, and I think Kelleher got like, I don't know how many Kelleher's got, but I know Alisson's got like 8 or 9. Kelleher has the rest. So what I'm saying is there's a little bit of both in there, but I didn't want to go back to the goalkeeper thing. But yeah, Kirkes seems to be making waves. Obviously, I think he starts for Liverpool, and I don't think there's a debate between him and Robertson. I think there's gonna be a lot of games to play. So you're gonna have to.
Do you think he's good enough once? When I mean good enough, I mean like, can you see him winning you a Champions League?
I don't know about winning a Champions League, because even if we signed a 30 like world beater, that doesn't equal a Champions League. There's more.
No, not even. I'm saying like, can you? Because obviously, if you was to sign Mbappe, you could picture yourself winning the Champions League with Mbappe. So let's say you sign Kirkes.
Well, I don't know. If we're talking about the top performing left backs in the league, Kirkes is one of them. He's one of them. Period. This season, been one of the best left backs, along with probably the likes of like a Lewis Hall, Cucurella, Skelly when he's coming later on in the season, and Anthony Robertson, who's obviously highly rated as well. So and Ain't Nuri, I forgot about him. So for me, if I'm signing one of the top left backs or top performing left backs in the league, and he's 21, brother, that there's not much more to it. You know what I'm saying? There's not much more to it.
I've got a few doubts, man. I've just got a few doubts. Kirkes is cold. He is cold. I do rate Kirkes, but
that should be the end of the conversation.
No, not really, because I could just flip it and say Solanke for Bournemouth was cold too.
Okay, and Mbeumo, this is the first time Mbeumo scored more than 10 league goals this season. Say that about Mbeumo? I didn't hear you say that about him.
Wait, what? 10?
No, Mbeumo has never scored more than 10 league goals apart from this season when he scored 20. You say about him? There you go.
I don't know. Can someone fact check that? I don't know.
I got it. Stats right in front of me. Got 9 last season.
If he has, then fairs. But this is what I'm saying. That's a question to be had. That's a question. That's what I'm saying. Like, with buying from teams like Bournemouth and that, you can never be that sure. Ethan's proved it.
Same about buying players from Brentford.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. If you was to ask me that, I would say, yeah, I hear that. But Ethan's living proof, bro. He signed Solanke from Bournemouth. Solanke was cold for Bournemouth. Saw that Archer thing week in, week out, that celebration. Went to Spurs, dead.
He won me the Europa League.
Don't remind him of things like this.
Okay, he won me the Europa League and put on goals.
Remind him of things like this.
How did he win the Europa League? How? He done split in the final.
He scored the only goal against Frankfurt.
So he scored a penalty versus Frankfurt. He won the Europa League.
Yes, but he's part of it. Correct. The only goal.
Yeah, he could be part of it, but it's all about winning you the Europa League. He did.
The only goal in the
game.
He
watched the final. We don't know what chunk for the final. Dead. He was shit.
He's done his part. Heavy press. Anyway, that's not the point, isn't it?
Regardless, Solanke's been very underwhelming for Spurs. That's the reality of it. So it's like, I'm just saying, can it be the same for Kirkes? We're yet to see. That's the only doubt I have. But I'm not discrediting what Kirk has had done because I know he's been cold. I'm just asking a question, innit?
Interesting. I think Kirk is it's top signing in my opinion. I say top sign. I said a very good signing in my opinion. I think, as I said, if I had a chance to kind of sign one of the top performing left backs, he'd be amongst the names in it. He'd be amongst the names. I really like Aït-Nouri. I really like Aït-Nouri. I think he's probably more stylized to Man City. You know what I'm saying?
Just because I think he's technically better with the ball, and that suits the way City play. Whereas you look like pace and power, especially from your wing backs, not necessarily Trent.
That's why I think Kirk is probably more the stylistic wing back needed for Liverpool. Maybe Anthony Robertson would have been another stylistic one for Liverpool as well. But yeah, I think Kirk is fine. Good age on him. Would be good sell on value as well. So yeah, no worries there. That's my opinion. I think it's a good signing. One of them signings, I don't have too much wrong to say, but obviously he's still got time. He's 21, bro. Like, I don't expect him to be world class instantly.
Yeah, no, Kirk is cold, man. There's no doubt about it. It's just
it sounds like he wants to improve in it. But listen, you lot, we're gonna go over to Never a Foul. I think are live soon, but we'll see you guys soon. We'll be back again. We should be back tomorrow for the Liverpool Therapy show. You know what I'm saying? And there'll be a few clips popping out between then as well. Catch us on Never a Foul in a little bit. Make sure you go over there, smash the like button. How many likes are we on now? We're on 212 likes. So let's keep on smashing the like button. So make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. We're trying to get to 18,100 subs, and I believe we are 28 subs away. So you don't know what to do in it. Anyway, you lot, put another episode of Big Six Pants. News update. Take care. Big up. Take care, people, and make sure you guys join the Discord as well, man. Take care, and we'll see you guys in the next one.